This is part 2 of my trip to Amherst train show, the Springfield train show, and to focus on the layouts. This is the beautiful Narragansett Bay Railroad and Navigation Company ON30 layout. It's a group that forms this layout, follows FREMO and BMO, which is a standard I've never heard of, but BMO is, instead of just a single rail connection between modules, BMO has two. So it allows for more running. All of the layouts are done in a peninsula style where there's no backdrop. The modeling is really spectacular. It's all kind of based on a New England harbor front or waterfront area. And it's all ON30, so narrow gauge O scale, running on HO gauge track, a 30-inch gauge in O scale. Bachmann Spectrum does a lot of their offerings in that gauge. And as you can see, it's really a spectacular layout, kind of based somewhere between the 1890s and 1920 era. Some beautiful shipbuilding, kind of a ore transfer. And it's nice, you can really walk around and see both sides. Some of the modules are only a foot wide, which I thought was really interesting to see. I thought it would be distraction, but it's actually quite nice.
Do you want to do that?
I'm not really.
We're going to do it.
No, it's I don't really have the time or space to do it, or else I'd have.
In there, have a t-shirt. Yeah.
Model of the Brooklyn Bridge in N scale was donated by the New York Society of Model Engineers to the Kingston Trolley Museum, and they had a ceremony on Saturday afternoon. This module, the steel module, is it's on the hub division modular HO scale layout, steel mill and all of the associated buildings for that. Quite a nice module. Could really be a standalone. Has a whole industrial railroad section on a lower level. The hub division layout is quite large, and of course, it being modular, there's a main line that runs the whole way around. This auto rack was passing through. This very nice two-rail O-scale interurban layout was built by Arlo Campbell.
All the engines have birds on them.
He said he built it over a 4-year period, and all of the buildings, he said, are scratch built. Very nice layout, following kind of British practice where it's a switching layout. All of the catenary is powered. That's how the trains get the power to run. There's a very nice switching layout, featuring an out and back design with some switching. You had a engine facility, station. They also included some underground caves. It was pretty fun modeling. I think the Crystal Caves was part of the name of the layout. These glowing crystals, kind of fun. I mean, it's a standard gauge layout, but a standard gauge car, as you can see, those 40-foot cars really kind of overwhelming on such a small layout. But some very nice modeling from a young modeler.
This is wires they have on here. Oh, that's a wire.
He included a area where the train could run through this building and kind of off-scene. In the off-scene area, he could switch cars around and reform the train if he chose to. He even modeled the machinery inside this pencil manufacturer. This layout is the Central New York Modelers of Distinction. They had several modules featuring many modelers' work. It was a two-sided round layout with a yard on one end and a backdrop. One of the members has a backdrop manufacturing company, so the backdrops tend to be quite nice, kind of photoshopped, photographic backdrops. This club models all in HO scale, and they include quite a lot of nice city modules, as well as some rural and country modules. Really a nice layout. I believe this club is based in the Syracuse area, but I know they occasionally go to the big Albany train show. Anywhere in central New York, you'll probably see this layout. It's very nice. This little modular group, I grabbed some images from them of their train running. It's the West Shore Model Railroad Club, and they're an HO scale modular group on the west side of the Hudson River. They had a nice street running scene on one of their modules, which I liked. Here's another view of the New Haven Society of Model Engineers rolling bascule bridge. I hope you enjoyed this view of some of the layouts at the Amherst show. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing or liking and maybe leaving a comment. Thank you.